What do you do, everyone? My name is Rich Black Guy, or actually my name is Rich Guy. My platform is called Rich Black Guy, but you have found my page, Rich Black Talk, where I just talk about random things that's going on in my mind. Happy New Year, by the way. I should have started off with that. Happy New Year. I'm pretty sure you guys got goals. I got goals too, and my goal is to create unscripted content. Like, I spent so much of the past 4 or 5 years creating sketches and stuff, and now I want to do something a little bit more lenient. I want y'all to get to know me a little bit more, just in my natural habitat, because I feel like I want to share that. I want to share that with you guys. I have a whole platform of a lot of followers. I'm fairly known in the internet. Well, my face is known. Everyone knows my face, but they don't know who I am. This is a channel where if you want to get to know me a little bit more, here it is. Today I'm going to talk about just like a lot of things that just happened in the news. I'm not going to get all political. I just want to be more observant. And I want to kind of see if like some of this is like skit worthy, you know, because that's how I get my skit ideas. So the first thing I want to talk about is TikTok. As you guys know, TikTok is supposedly going to be banned on the 19th. And there has been like a lot of talks. I know recently Donald Trump said something about how he wants to like look into TikTok to see if it's going to be worth being banned. Although actually, I don't want to get into it. I was going to say he was the one that actually started the whole talk about banning TikTok because of how it spreads like, you know, Chinese information, or like, you know, the Chinese government is in control of it or whatever. I don't want to get into that, but now he's talking about how, you know, now that this is his second term, he wants to talk about possibly not banning it or looking into it to see what they can do. I know for me as a content creator, I have 5 million followers on TikTok, but that doesn't really mean much, honestly. When it comes to TikTok, it all depends on whatever content you are posting, and it'll blow up. You know, you could have 5 million followers, you could have 100 followers, and it all really depends on whether your content is actually worth it or it's engaging. You're pretty much just feeding the algorithm. So, but yeah, I've built a platform there, and it's going to be sad to see it go away. This is why it's good that when you're a content creator, don't fall in love with a platform. Make sure you spread yourself out so that if one company falls apart, at least you have others. You got to divest yourself, you know, put yourself in other places. I have other content creator friends who are like kind of panicking right now because, you know, they sort of recently just blew up on TikTok. For me, I hope that it doesn't get banned, but if it happens, well, you know, I guess that's business. Another thing that's been happening in the news that revolves around social media is Mark Zuckerberg. He just posted a video about changing the whole dynamics of free speech in Meta, and basically he was talking about how like he wants to replace fact checking with community notes. Whatever the hell that means. So I guess with fact checking, from what he talked about, it feels as though there were certain people that were biased, especially in like the political campaign with Trump and Kamala Harris. I guess there was this information, and it felt like there was some sort of bias against Trump. And I don't know, I guess Mark Zuckerberg went to Mar-a-Lago and talked to him, and now he's kind of just like changing the whole way Facebook sees free speech. So what they're going to do now is remove the whole fact checking and replace it with something called community note. And reading on Wiki, community notes, formerly known as Birdwatch, is a feature on X, formerly Twitter, where contributors can add context such as fact checks under a post, image, or video. It is a community-driven content moderation program intended to provide helpful and informative context based on a crowdsourced system. Notes are applied to potentially misleading content by an algorithm, not based on majority rule, but instead agreement from users on different sides of the political spectrum. What I want to know is who is moderating this community notes. I mean, maybe I need to dive into it more, but it just feels like the same thing. It's just like people behind a platform that is deeming whether something is true or not. I don't know. I guess it's something that X uses, or quote unquote. I don't like calling it X. Whenever I say X, it's very like ambiguous. Like it could mean so many different things, you know. X can mean I guess, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna call it Twitter for the hell of it. I'm calling it Twitter. We grew up knowing that it was Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. I don't give a damn what the hell Elon Musk says. Speaking of Twitter, every single time I go on it, it's like all I see is a lot of political stuff, you know, and that's something that I don't want to see. That's the reason why I like got out, because I don't want to see that crap. I understand it's important to us, but at the same time, sometimes I just want to chat with my friends. Sometimes I want to see a meme. Sometimes I want to see a funny ass video. But it's just now a bunch of like stuff, like a lot of information where I'm not too sure if it's true or not. I'm pretty sure there are still a lot of people who use Twitter. I don't use Twitter like that. It's very, very toxic, and it's just not for me. So I moved on from that. I use Threads. I'm on Threads here and there, but even then I feel like Threads is just, it's becoming the opposite of Twitter. So I don't know, people are talking about Blue Sky as well, but like I logged in and I'm just like, I don't know what the hell to do there. I'm just gonna talk to myself until someone finds my post and follow me, I guess. I don't know. If you guys want to follow me on Blue Sky, by all means go ahead, and if I have enough followers, at least it'll give me a purpose to post. But yeah, this whole new year is starting out freaking crazy. You know, we're having a new president. Well, not a new president. We're having a reboot or a remake or a sequel to this president, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't say cool. I just think it's going to be interesting. We'll see how the next 4 years go. There's a lot of games that's going to be coming out. I know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposedly coming out. I completely bet that we will get pushed back. I feel like we're going to get pushed back to next year because this is supposed to be a really huge game. And for them to announce it last year saying that it's going to come out next year, and they from what I've read, they've invested like $1 billion into this game. The chances of them coming out this year is ridiculous. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Rockstar will hold up to the initial date. But I mean, from what I see from all these other games, they just keep on getting pushed back. Like I haven't heard from Hollow Knight's Silk Song in a very, very long time. Every single year, I was hoping that there was going to be some sort of announcement that's going to be coming out soon. I don't even give a damn. Like at least tell me like it's going to come out in 2026, 2027. Just give us a freaking date, okay? But yeah, I played Hollow Knight and it was really fun. It was like one of those underdog games that you didn't really like hear about until you just randomly download it on your Nintendo Switch, and now you're just like, holy crap, this was like one of the top 10 indie games I've ever played. But we will see. What else is there? Let's look at superheroes. What new superhero movies are coming out? So Captain America Brave New World is supposed to come out next month, February. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna see if Anthony Mackie can carry this movie. I don't know, we'll see. I actually enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was a great miniseries. So we'll see if it holds up in this movie. And Red Hulk is supposed to be on it, starring Harrison Ford, which is awesome. I love Harrison Ford in Shrinking. He was amazing. He's funny. He's a hilarious guy. We also got Thunderbolts asterisk, whatever that means. Yeah, this stars all those other anti-heroes and all those other Marvel movies that just came out. It's supposed to star Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, and Wyatt Russell, and all these other characters. So I'm excited for that too. We'll see how that holds up. Oh, Fantastic Four is supposed to come out July 2025. No trailers yet, but the poster looks interesting, I guess. I feel like that's what I like about Marvel movies, is that they always try to test out like different vibes. I remember when WandaVision came out, like there was a certain vibe there. The third Doctor Strange movie, even though it didn't really do too well, but they experimented with more of like a horror aspect to it, which was really cool. So that's what I love. That's what I appreciate about Marvel, is that they try to do something new, you know? So I'm hoping they're gonna pull it off. Like they experiment things, but at the same time, sometimes it could fall flat. You know, I think what they're trying to do is like stay away from that formula, because like yeah, Marvel is becoming super formulaic. I'm hoping that Fantastic Four is gonna do well. Third time's a charm, you know. Third time's a charm. And then Blade, I guess, is not gonna come out this year. I don't know what happened. Mahershala Ali is supposed to star as Blade, and this says we've heard about this for like the longest time, and I don't know. Hopefully it'll come back. I don't know. It just seemed as though it's shelved. So okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna look forward to: video games, movies, new presidents. I don't know what else there is to look forward to. But like, if there's anything else that you're looking forward to this year, write it down in the comments. Let me know. This is my first video just to introduce this new page, and yeah, I hope I see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Peace.